And we won the game with no time left on the clock. You remember that when you threw that pass to Johnny Gilmore? I said I did, but I don't really think about that touchdown pass. I think about the fact that I almost lost that game. One story we reminisce about, we were talking about a game where we won a football game against Hyde Park High against Boston Trade, and we won the game with no time left on the clock. Mm-hmm. And I had the good luck to throw a touchdown pass to win that game.
Oh, really?
And so they were talking about that. You remember that when you threw that pass to Johnny Gilmore? I said I did, but I don't really think about that touchdown pass. I think about the fact that I almost lost that game. I tend to focus on things, sometimes bad things that happened or things that I could have done better, not the good things.
No
they
way.
said, well, what do you mean? You won that game. I said, yeah, but I threw a swing pass to the defensive end of Boston Trade. It took it 70 yards to the house. And the reason why we were trying to win the game is because I almost lost the game. And they had no memory of the interception, but I have it in my head. Swing pass to the right, trying to throw to a halfback, underthrew him, guy goes 70 yards. So that's kind of how some minds work. My mind works that way. Focus on kind of things that didn't go right, you know. And
that's interesting how you guys all were a part of the same experience, and you all look at it totally differently.
Yes.
Do you see that, I guess, your propensity to look at the bad side of things versus the good side of things? That happened on the football field. Do you notice that in?
I'll give you one in what happened in basketball.
Okay.
I played on a high school basketball team. We never lost a game at home. 3 years of high school basketball. We lost one league game in 3 years. And we were playing Brighton my junior year, and we were down by a point, and there was a play drawn up, and play was to my right. My role was to crash the boards. I think Robert Curry was going to take the shot. He drove, overshot, bounced off the rim. I had a tip-in attempt with the ball up here, and I missed that tip-in attempt. And so that's still in my mind. I should have tipped that in. We played Boston, we played Brighton 3 times that year. We beat them at home. We lost the first game of the season to them there, and we ran into them in the state championship game. We beat them, not in the championship game, but in the run-up to champion. We beat them 2 out of 3 times, but I remember the miss more than I remember anything else.
Do you still feel the emotional letdown of that moment?
Definitely.
It's make your heart sink a little bit?
Yeah, I think sometimes we're hardwired, or as they say in Boston, hardwired, where you focus on some things that you could have done better. And maybe that helps kind of drive you too. What can you do better?
Yeah. So you've done that with athletics,
right?
But
same thing in work.
Yeah.
Should have done this better. You'd beat yourself up in that fashion, and you could have done 10 things that were great.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of, maybe as humans, that's what drives us.
It is.
What kind of keeps us in the game of life.
It's funny. I think I read about that recently. It's called a negativity bias, because we're so hardwired for survival that we look at the bad things that have happened to adapt and improve. So those negative experiences are typically more hardwired into our DNA than the good ones. Throwing a touchdown pass with no time on the clock, for all of your teammates to remember that.
Right.
That's one thing, but then what sticks out to you is the swing pass. That's normal human behavior. But do you feel like now at 75, almost 75,
right,
do you feel like you wish you would have let some of those good moments soak in a little bit more?
You know what? Definitely. Yeah, I think in that, the bias you're talking about maybe makes us who we are, but I think you need to stop and kind of celebrate the good things too.